Hello everyone, happy Monday. I am standing up because I am getting ready to take the pine cones out of the bucket, and it doesn't look like they've bleached as well as I thought they were going to, so I might have to stick them back in. I'm going to flip my camera so you can see the right thing. There you go. All right, hopefully my camera is straight, and I am just pulling my page up so I can see you guys when you pop on. My nose is always running when I come out here because I'm in my garage and it's so cold. But hold on, I gotta push this button to get it out of the way. There we go. So I have a pan and I lined it with paper towel. So I'm just going to start taking the pine cones out of the bucket, and I'll show them to you, but they have to take a week to dry. So let's just get to it. They've been sitting back here. I've got all kinds of stuff in this bucket weighing them down so they don't float up. Yeah, they're still brown, so I don't know if I didn't use enough. Got my buttons in here. I'm going to go ahead and take them all out, and I might end up putting them back in another bucket because it looks like they started to bleach. But the bleach I used was from the Dollar Tree, so I probably have to get like Clorox to really get them to bleach good. But this is 48 hours, and it said 24 to 48 hours. So I'm thinking I just didn't get good results because here's the best one so far. There's another good one. See, these are still too brown. They should be almost all white. So we're going to do this again. I'm just going to have to get better bleach. Okay, that's all of them. So I'll just hold them up for you so you can see them. See? They started to turn, but it's just not. I think it's because the bleach is from Dollar Tree, I think is why it didn't do right. So I am going to try it again. I'm just going to set them right there out of the way. So happy Monday. How's your day been? Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. So what we're going to work with today is I have the Bethlehem baby Jesus. We're going to nativity scene we're going to work with. I knew what it was called and I forgot. So we're going to just take the hanger off because we don't need it. This is going to be a cute little shelf sitter. And I'm just going to take these labels off here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How's your Monday going? These are all blocks from Dollar Tree, and they feel like they're hollow, so they must be like just put together. So it's just a square block. I think they're like 2 by 2s. And I'm gonna put them together. I'm gonna stain them and probably distress them. And then I'll attach this nativity scene like this. And then I'm gonna write Noel on the front of it. So hopefully it'll turn out cute. It looks, when I thought of it, I thought it would be a cute idea. So what I'm going to do, I'll start off by getting my blocks waxed so they can dry. And like I do every time, I'm going to just spray the wood. I'm just going to spritz it on all sides so it's wet. And that is just so the wax will spread easily and it will stain lighter. I don't want it to be too dark. Okay, so all that is done. And I need to grab an egg carton. We'll be right back. I'm always forgetting something. And I'm not going to paint this. This is metal, and I'm not going to paint it, but I will put some dry brushing on it with some beige after I'm done. And this wax is Waverly. I pick it up at Walmart. It's the Waverly Brown Wax at Walmart. And I'm just going to get all the sides done. You can leave them natural if you want to. You can paint them any color that goes with your decor. But I like the rustic look. And I'll just let it set and dry for a minute while I get these other ones done, and then I will also wipe it off with a baby wipe after I'm done. Hello, welcome. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm just staining these 2x2 blocks. This craft really shouldn't take all that long today. It's super simple. Speaking of that, I'm going to turn my glue gun on so it can start heating up. Okay, I've got 2 done. I made a really cute craft last night. The craft I did last night was I made ornaments out of bowls from Dollar Tree. It turned out really cute. Let me know if you get the stuff to make them, or this, or anything that you've seen me do. Share pictures. I would love to see them. And I do have a VIP page that has the same name as this one. That's where you can post the pictures at. Okay, that one's done. This last one to do. You have your Christmas tree up yet? Are you done with your gift shopping? Let me know. I'd love to know. I wanted to get my tree up this weekend, but it was raining, so I wasn't able to. I'll either have to get it out this weekend and get it up, or I was thinking about maybe skipping a day like Thursday, it's supposed to be around 50 here where I am, so I thought about maybe skipping a day and not coming on, doing my live that day, and maybe doing 2 over the weekend or something to make up for it. Okay, so, hi Tina, I see you. I can't see the other names, so I'm not sure who all's here, but welcome. Thank you for coming on. Please sprinkle the video out for me. That just means S-H-A-R-E. For some reason, hi. For some reason, Facebook doesn't like us to say that word. Okay, so there's that one. I'm gonna have to stock up on baby wipes, because this makes the wood look really pretty. And I'm still using the ones of my grandsons too. How is your leg doing, Tina? Are you up walking yet, or are you going to physical therapy? Okay, so now I'm just going to take the heat gun and get these dry. Let me know if you're new here. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So you're still off work then, right? Well, that's good. I bet you're ready to get back to work though. I know after 3 months of sitting in bed, I was over it. I was over it, that's for sure. Okay, so I have these ready. I am going to figure out which way I want them to set, I guess. See which side I like the best. And then I'm just going to start gluing them together. So I'm just going to put a bunch of hot glue on the sides. If it seeps out, I'll just have to wipe it off. Okay, so here we have our blocks. And because this is metal, I'm going to use E6000 and hot glue to adhere this on. Oh, I know. I had ankle surgery last year and I was in bed for 3 months. So I understand. Actually, I think it might have been 4 months. I had my surgery in the 3rd week of March, and I wasn't back up on my feet until, I think, July. So I'm just going to put E6000 across the bottom, right here across this bottom. And then I'm also going to put the hot glue across the bottom as well. I'm just going to hold it there for a few minutes. Hello, I have 5 eyeballs watching me. I don't think I've had that many people on in a while. Welcome. Thank you for coming. So this is where we're at so far. Uh-oh. That was not supposed to happen. Just be careful if you make this, just be very, very careful. If I didn't press on it the way I did, then it wouldn't have fell apart. And you can also put E6000 in between the blocks as well. That will help it stay together. And this happened because of the other part coming apart, so I'm just gonna take the hot glue back off. And then I'll hold it. I'll just hold it like this for about 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, here we go. There we go. Now you can see it good. Just be very careful with it. And I'm going to I wish this was chalk paint. I don't have any white paint. I'm going to use this buttermilk to dry brush on here. And you just want to, when you dry brush, you just want to get a little tiny bit right on the tips of your bristles. And then you can dab some of it off as well. It just makes it look weathered, which is something I like. Isn't that pretty? It's really pretty. So now I'm just going to take I'm going to take a pencil first and try to write on here. I'm just going to write Noel across the front of these blocks. Oh. That's weird. Okay, so I wrote it on there as best I can, so now I am going to use paint to write it on there over. Should I do it in black or white? Hi everyone, welcome. I appreciate you hopping on. Should I use black or white to paint the letters on? What do you guys think? No suggestions? I will go ahead and use white, I guess. I'm using a round tip brush. I'm just going to just go over my pencil lines. And I do not know how to letter that well, so this is just a work in progress, really. I do have Posca pens as well, so if I don't like the edges, I can go around the edges to straighten them out. It actually isn't looking too bad. Oh no. I dipped in my cream instead of the white. This is what it looks like so far. I'm almost done. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I don't really think I need to go over anything with the pens. Unless I keep messing up my end. I think that looks pretty good. Sorry about that. My daughter was trying to call me. I'm going to message her and let her know. So this is what we have so far. I'm going to add some little ribbons and greenery to it. But I think it looks pretty cute. I'm going to dry it so I don't mess up the letters. So there we go. Hello, hello, whoever's popping on, I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. So this is where we're at so far with the nativity. Let me put the paper behind it. There you go. So I'm going to put some greenery on it and some ribbon. This is just a garland that I got in a grab bag from Michael's that I've been using with my Christmas projects. If you didn't know, Michael's has, after a major holiday, Michael's have grab bags, and after they go, I believe 90%, then like a week later is when they start putting them out. So I'm just going to put this right here on this end. And then we'll see what kind of ribbons we want to use. Or that I can use, rather. I have some berries somewhere. I'm not sure where they are. Hi, Margaret. Thank you. You're awfully late. I'm almost done. This is where I am so far with the nativity scene. So, let me see here. I'm going to open this package. I ordered this set of strips of fabric off of Etsy. That way I wouldn't have to sit and rip them up myself. But they're really cute. There's some traditional plaid and then some homespun reds and greens. Which I think I'm going to do the traditional and then the green plaid. I'm going to make a bow out of that. Let's see if there's anything in this one I can use. These are brighter than, well, I'm not going to do the candy cane. Save that for a different project. All right. So I'm going to use the Bow-Dabra for the bow. I'm going to cut off a piece of my twine. I think I'm going to also cut these in half because I'm gonna make it smaller. I should have had these ribbons taken care of before I came on. But I was running a little behind today because I had to, well, I have a daytime job and it just depends on what time I get out of there. And get home and get dinner made. So I'm going to cut these and then we'll crisscross them and get them layered in here on the Bodabra. And these pieces are twice as long as the red gingham that I first cut. So we'll have a pretty good sized bow here after I get it all taken care of. As far as getting it cut, I mean. So what took you so long, Margaret? What were you doing that you were so late? Okay, I have them all cut now, so I'm just going to start crisscrossing them in the Bodabra. Oh my goodness. What's new? You're always arguing with him. Did you win the fight or argument? I could have just laid these on the table and crisscrossed them and whatnot, but it's so much easier using this little bow maker because you can have your twine in there already, ready for it to be tied together, and then you have this as an extra pair of hands, pretty much. Just to hold everything together for you. And then I'm going to grab some raffia. I'm going to add raffia in the bow as well. Okay, I'm coming. I was trying to find some. Oh. I'm going to open this and see what it is. It says it's moss, but it looks like raffia. I'm just going to see. looking for like a Christmassy green, and all I found was, well, what did I do with it? Oh, I laid it back over there. All I found was this green, which is not a bad green, I guess, but I wanted it to be more bright, like Christmas. Ugh. Yeah, that is. I don't know why that says moss. That's a whole big thing of Kelly Green raffia, if you ask me. So I have green, red, and natural. This might be overkill, but I love raffia, so it'll be okay. No, I really think that's overkill, so I'm gonna maybe cut it in half and just do half of it. Okay. So we're just going to tie these together. I flipped it over so I could knot it on the back and cut it, so we won't have that cut showing in front. I'm just going to trim these little pieces off that's hanging. I'm going to fluff all these out on both sides. And I'm going to also probably get a little button. But there's the bow. I think I'm going to put it right there in the greenery. Thank you. I wish I had a little star, like a gold star to put in the middle of this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab one of my metal rustic stars. That's right back here. Whoop. Okay, so my rustic stuff my rustic looking stuff that I like, that I do, yeah, I'm gonna put that star on there. I always like putting rusty jingle bells on my stuff that looks rustic. So I have a safety pin with 2 jingle bells on it, and I'm just going to pin it I'm going to pin it through a couple of these fabric pieces and then around some of the greenery so it'll stay on there. Maybe get up close. See how the jingle bells are? I'm going to leave those like that, but the star I'm going to put a little bit of the cream color on it. Just a tad bit. See how that looks? So I'm going to put that right in the middle of the bow. I'm just going to hold that there for a second, and I really wish I had my berries where I could find them. Bear with me just 1 second. I'm going to go look in this box and see if I have some berries over there. I'll be right back. I have some berries, but I just thought of one more thing too. Sorry about that. So I wish these, I have some other ones. These are the grab bag that I got the green garland in from Michaels. This came out of the same box from Michaels. So I can't remember how much the garlands were going for. I have some more over there, but I'm not gonna get up and go get it. I can look and tell you guys tomorrow, but Michael's grab bags, they used to be cheaper. They used to be $5, and they were boxes. And they're now $10. But even for $10 a box, these boxes are packed plumb full of stuff, like well over $100 or $200, depending on what they put in them. So I'll be after when they go on sale after Christmas, I'll be getting some, and then I'll go ahead and come live and open them up with you to see what all is in them that we can craft with next year. some glue on these and stick them right down underneath this greenery right here. And then I'm going to put a couple more up here at the top too. Oops. My computer went to sleep. Hello, welcome. Let me know if you're new. And I just pulled this stem off of this berry, so I'm just going to use some hot glue and put it right back in there. I'm just twisting them together so they'll stay. Thank you. Oh, he went to bed, so you decided to get on and see me. Well, you know I'm doing 12 Days of Christmas, right? So I'm on every night. I'm going to be on every night, probably until the 14th. I think that's complete. So this nativity scene came, it's just a Christmas tree ornament from Hobby Lobby. It was $4.99. I got it for 50% off. These blocks came from Dollar Tree. The greenery, like I said, thank you. I purchased 5 grab bag boxes from Michael's last year, when they had a bunch of them after Christmas. So I got the greenery out of that. I'm taking pieces off of a garland and using it on my projects. The rusty bells and pin and the star all came from Amazon. The fabric that I used came from Etsy. Just look for homespun fabric and you'll find all kinds of vendors on there that have different stuff, different types of material. The raffia, I'm not real sure where I got it. I usually get it from Hobby Lobby, but I could have gotten it from Amazon. That bag of green, it says it's moss on there. I have no idea where that came from. And I also have red raffia. I could have gotten them from Amazon, I suppose, but that's it. I think this is super duper cute. I enjoyed creating it with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it yourself and you get the stuff you need to create you one similar. And I will be back tomorrow for day 5 of the 12 Days of Christmas. You guys all have a good night. Bye-bye.